And then don't be kind. Just get out. If you're watching this video right now, it's probably my birthday. So as a birthday gift, I really want you to watch this video or save it for later because you will need this video. You understand? In this video, I'm going to tell you 17 things you need to learn and 17 things I've learned and I'm still learning that people at 40 and 50 find it difficult to learn. Also, this is not an age restriction video. Anyone can watch this. So now, I wrote this down so I don't forget. The first thing I learned is that without God, you can't do anything. You can have everything and anything, but without God, man, you have nothing. And I've realized that so many people don't believe God just because of the troubles they have. And some people feel that it's way easier not believing in God than believing in God and facing troubles. That's a lie. There's one thing I've realized, and that is the devil will allow you to live a life free of troubles because he doesn't want you turning to God. Like your sin will be like a jail cell, except if it will feel all nice and comfy. There won't be any reason to leave. The door is wide open, but you can't leave because you are so comfortable in that sin. Until one day, the door slams shut and it's too late for you to leave. What I'm trying to tell you is that God loves you. And He wants to see you win. All He wants from you is to trust Him full time. Don't just say that you trust Him, show that you trust Him. Put Him first. You understand? That's number one. Number two is life doesn't slow down for anyone. And I've realized that life won't slow down for you. So you have to do whatever you are doing, you have to do it and be consistent and be hardworking and make sure that everything works out fine because life won't slow down for you. No matter who you are, must accept you have the power to control time. The third thing I've learned is that failure is a teacher, not an enemy. I've said this a lot of times in some of my videos. I'm not trying to get sick of it, but failing does not mean that's the end. I just want to let you know that because many people find it very, very, very difficult to understand. You think once you fail, that's the end, you give up. But failing doesn't mean the end. It means that you didn't do this thing well. You can do it again. Try it again. Don't give up. Stand up again and do it again. You get what I mean? That's the second thing. The third thing I've learned. What's wrong with me? That's the third thing. Number four, not everyone clapping for you wants to see you win. Not everyone clapping for you wants to see you win. And apparently that's the brutal truth. So, you know what you need to do. Number 5, right? Yeah, number 5. Be kind. Be kind. You just have to be kind. Because it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything at all to be kind. To be the person why someone wakes up and say, I'm going to go to school because he is in school. I'm going to go to church because she is in church. I'm going to go to church because that person is in church. I'm going to go to work because that person is there. Be the reason why someone is happy. Be the reason why people are happy. Be kind. It doesn't really cost anything to just say nice words, just give compliments, to just help a person. And the crazy thing is that it doesn't cost anything, but it has a lot of rewards. It takes us to number 6. You don't have to be kind if you want to collect something in return. If you think being kind is just about being kind, then receiving something in return, then you're not being kind. Then don't even be kind. Just get out. You get what I mean? So I want you to keep that in mind, because many people don't get it. Not everyone you help will help you back. That's what I'm trying to explain. Which takes us to number 7. Man, this may be more than 17 things, because there are a lot of things in my head. Which takes us to number 7. Be nice, but don't be too nice. There's a difference between being nice and being too nice. You're nice, you see someone there, she's trying to, or he's trying to do something, you walk up to the person, hey, let me help you. That's being nice. You help the person. That's good. Being too nice, the person walks up to you and asks you to do something for you, and you know that thing is going to take your peace away, and you still do it. Being too nice, the person walks up to you and does something that you don't like. Instead of you telling the person that you don't like the thing, you don't tell the person. So that hurts your feelings, and the person continues doing that thing. Being too nice. Sometimes being too nice can lead to being dumb. You allow people to just use you anyhow, all in the name of being nice. You can be nice and not be foolish. You can be nice and not be dumb. Damn, I'm being too harsh, but still, keep that in mind. So number 8, discipline will take you places motivation can't. And I realized that at a not very early age. I'm still very young too, so it's crazy. Motivation gets you there, but discipline keeps you there. You can only just get motivated for a particular amount of time. But if you're not disciplined, you won't achieve that goal. You won't reach that thing you want to do. You can just get motivation that, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to do this. You just get motivated. But if you don't discipline yourself to actually if you don't actually go to the gym and do exactly what you said, then the motivation is useless. If you have discipline and you don't have motivation, then it's not that useless, but it's not that useful either. So you need to have motivation and discipline. Is what I've learned. But your thoughts to matter. Number 9, dreams stay dreams if you never start. You want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, and you're afraid to post that cringy video in your draft. You want to be the biggest businessman, and you are too afraid to start that business idea in your mind. You're too afraid to share that business idea in your mind. Whatever you want to do, whatever dream you want to do, it will remain a dream forever if you don't start. You get what I mean? If you don't put in the effort, if you just have to start. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be an easy thing. To chase your dreams is not gonna be an easy thing, but it's gonna be worth it. I promise you that it's gonna be worth it. So keep that in mind, that dreams will stay dreams if you don't start. So start now, and don't wait for the perfect timing, because the perfect timing is now. The perfect timing is now waiting for you to start. There is no such thing as perfect timing. So keep that in mind. Damn, my lighting is fucked up. Okay. Comparison is the fastest way to lose yourself. And I learned that very early, actually. If you compare yourself to what other people are achieving, then brother, you're gonna lose yourself. Like, you need to understand that everybody has their own pace of achieving success. Everybody has their own pace of doing what they need to do. Just because it's not working now doesn't mean it's not going to work. You're not behind. I want you to remember that life is not a race, it's a journey. I love that. Life is not a race, it's a journey. You are not in this life to win the race. You are in this life to complete it. So if you're going somewhere now, you're not there to be the first person to get there. You're there to arrive. You get what I mean? So I need to keep in mind that just because you have not reached that place that you think you're supposed to reach by now, doesn't mean you're not going to reach it. Especially now where the whole world is putting pressure on people in their 20s, telling them that if you don't have a car, if you don't have a house, if you don't have a good life for your 20s and your life is fucked. But that's a lie. And the thing is, you may not even reach your 40s or your 50s before you make your first million. You just don't let yourself be pressured by society and their stupid rules. So number 11, time is the only thing you cannot get back. And dead person, but time is one of the only things you cannot get back. So please, enjoy your life. People don't say this much. Enjoy your life. You may have heard it before, but I think you have not heard it enough. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the time that you have right now. Don't work too hard that you forget to enjoy your life. You get what I mean? Please, enjoy your life. I've said it like 50 billion times right now. Number 12, some people are lessons, not forever. Some people are lessons and not forever. And I learned that pretty early. Some people are just in your life to teach you lessons that you will never forget. They're not there to stay forever. And the thing is that the right people will surround you until you realize that they're the right person. And the wrong people will leave and will give you all the signs until you realize that they are not the right person for you. I think that's why we have red flags and green flags and shit like that. Number 13, I lost count. I'm just going to continue saying what I've learned. I lost count. I'm supposed to be up to 17 though. Put the work and trust that God is working. Put the work in and trust that God is working. That's a quote that I came up with, and it has really helped me. You need to learn how to trust God. Learn how to really trust God. Learn how to put the work in and trust that God is working. Small progress is still progress. Small progress is still progress, and many people tend to forget about this. You think just because you are not moving at the pace that you want to means you're not moving at all. Just because you are not moving at the pace you want to move doesn't mean you're not moving at all. And many people tend to forget about this. Many people tend to forget that small progress is still progress. You get what I mean? Small progress is still progress. I want you to keep that in mind and write it on a sticky note and put it at the back of your mind. You get what I mean? So keep in that work and keep moving forward. You can't give up now because I want to see you win. So keep that in mind. I've also learned that confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. You promise yourself that you're going to be the biggest content creator in the world. Keep that promise. You promise yourself that you're going to do this at this exact time. Keep that promise. Keep promises to yourself. You get what I mean? You know, I said you get what I mean 1,000 times in this video. But still, keep that promise to yourself. That's part of the ways you can gain real confidence. If you're not able to keep promises to yourself, then how are you going to be able to keep your promises to other people? Another thing I've learned is if you don't love yourself, you find it very, very hard to love other people. If you don't give yourself the self-respect, if you don't give yourself self-respect, then other people will treat you anyhow. You understand? Love yourself so deeply that you will know when to walk away from things that are not meant for you. Another thing I've learned is the right things, the right people will surround you over and over and over again until you realize that they are for you. You will never ever miss out on something that is not for you. I'm going to say it again. You will never ever miss out on anything that is not for you. So I want you to keep that in mind. And I want you to remember that the world respects people who keep going. You just have to keep going. It's hard. It's tough. It's annoying. But you just have to keep going. Because I promise you, the reward is very, very heavy. It's very beautiful and you really enjoy it so much. You really have to keep going. And the last thing I've learned is your mindset shapes your future. Many people tend to forget about this. If you have a bad mindset, a negative mindset, how do you expect to achieve that? How do you want to achieve that dream? You need to learn how to believe. Learn how to believe and think positively about your life, about your dreams, about your goals and relationships. Learn how to have a good, positive mindset. You need to learn how to say positive things. Don't just be positive in your speech, but be positive in your mindset too, in your mind too. Keep that in mind. You understand? Remember, the mindset shapes your future. So keep that in mind. So now, for anyone turning 17 or afraid to grow older, I want to read this for you. You're not behind. Okay, everything will be fine. And if you're afraid to be older, to grow older, that this Bible verse actually helped me. Now, these two Bible verses actually are going to read for you. 1 Peter 5:7. It says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. All your fears, put them in God's hands. Trust God." You understand? He cares for you a lot. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, the second Bible verse says, "There is time for everything, and the season for every activity under the heavens." Okay? Everything will be fine. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. So please subscribe and follow me every single place. And this is my birthday video. Happy birthday to me. The only gift that I would love right now is for you to share this video to everyone you can. And some money too. I'm joking though, but you get what I mean. Keep that in mind. It's simple.